INTJ, Architect Mastermind, is a very unique personality type who selects their relationships and potential partners in a very specific way. They can live on good terms with some personality types and really don't click with the other ones. Here is the INTJ's compatibility with Sentinel types. INTJs and Sentinels. INTJs and Sentinels, ISTJ, ISFJ, ESTJ, and ESFJ share similar values in terms of stability, structure, and practicality. However, their differences in communication style and approach to problem-solving may cause some friction in their relationships. Sentinels tend to be more detail-oriented and concrete in their thinking, while INTJs have a more abstract and theoretical approach. This can sometimes lead to misunderstandings, as Sentinels may view INTJs as too focused on ideas and not practical enough, while INTJs may view Sentinels as too rigid or conservative. Despite these differences, INTJs and Sentinels can work well together if they can appreciate each other's strengths and communicate effectively. INTJs can benefit from Sentinels' attention to detail and ability to execute plans effectively, while Sentinels can benefit from INTJs' vision and strategic thinking. Overall, the compatibility between INTJs and Sentinels depends on their ability to balance their similarities and differences and to communicate effectively. Number 1. INTJ and ISTJ. INTJs and ISTJs share many similarities in their approach to life and decision-making. Both types are practical and logical, relying on objective analysis to make decisions. They are also both introverted, preferring to spend time alone or with a small group of trusted friends. One of the main differences between the two types is that INTJs are more open to new ideas and innovation, while ISTJs tend to rely on established systems and traditions. This can sometimes cause friction in a relationship between an INTJ and an ISTJ, as the ISTJ may view the INTJ as too unpredictable or unstructured, while the INTJ may view the ISTJ as too rigid or set in their ways. However, when it comes to working together on practical projects, INTJs and ISTJs can be a highly effective team. Both types are reliable and thorough, and they share a common desire for efficiency and productivity. They also both have a strong work ethic and are committed to achieving their goals. In terms of communication, INTJs and ISTJs may sometimes struggle to understand each other's perspectives. INTJs tend to be more abstract and theoretical in their thinking, while ISTJs are more concrete and focused on the details of the here and now. This can sometimes cause misunderstandings or disagreements, but with patience and open-mindedness, the two types can learn to appreciate each other's strengths and work together effectively. Number 2. INTJ and ISFJ. INTJs and ISFJs may have some areas of compatibility due to their shared emphasis on planning and organization, but their differences in approach and priorities can also create challenges in their relationship. One potential area of compatibility between INTJs and ISFJs is their mutual respect for rules, procedures, and traditions. Both types are likely to value responsibility, dependability, and consistency, and they may appreciate each other's ability to follow through on commitments and handle details. However, there are also some notable differences between INTJs and ISFJs that can create challenges in their relationship. INTJs tend to be more analytical and abstract in their thinking, while ISFJs are more focused on concrete details and practical considerations. INTJs may prioritize efficiency and innovation, while ISFJs may prioritize stability and harmony. Additionally, INTJs are often more independent and reserved, while ISFJs are more social and nurturing. These differences can lead to communication challenges, as INTJs may find ISFJs too focused on the present moment and too resistant to change, while ISFJs may find INTJs too distant and dismissive of their concerns. INTJs may also struggle to appreciate the emotional depth and sensitivity of ISFJs, while ISFJs may struggle to understand the INTJs' need for autonomy and self-sufficiency. Overall, INTJs and ISFJs may be able to find common ground and build a strong relationship if they are willing to communicate openly and compromise on their differences. However, they may need to work hard to understand and appreciate each other's perspectives and to find ways to balance their contrasting priorities and styles of thinking. Number 3. INTJ and ESTJ. INTJs and ESTJs share some similarities in their approach to life, decision-making, and communication. However, there are also some notable differences that can influence their compatibility. One of the main similarities between INTJs and ESTJs is their practical and goal-oriented nature. Both types tend to be focused on achieving their objectives and are often driven by a desire for success and efficiency. They are also both generally organized and structured in their approach to tasks and tend to value order and predictability. However, there are also some important differences between the two types. INTJs tend to be more introspective and reflective than ESTJs and are more likely to prioritize their own personal vision and goals over external expectations or social norms. They also tend to be more comfortable with ambiguity and uncertainty and are often more open to new ideas and perspectives. ESTJs, on the other hand, tend to be more focused on practical, tangible outcomes and are often more concerned with following established rules and procedures. They may also be more concerned with social status and conformity than INTJs and can sometimes have a more rigid and inflexible approach to decision-making. Despite these differences, though, INTJs and ESTJs can still have a strong and productive relationship if they are able to appreciate each other's strengths and work together effectively. For example, an INTJ can provide valuable insight and creative problem-solving, while an ESTJ can offer practical expertise and a solid understanding of the workings of organizations and systems. Communication can sometimes be a challenge for the two types, as INTJs may find ESTJs too focused on details, and ESTJs may perceive INTJs as too abstract or theoretical. However, if both parties are willing to listen and be open to each other's perspectives, they can often find a way to communicate effectively. Overall, INTJs and ESTJs can complement each other well and make a strong team if they are able to recognize and appreciate each other's strengths and differences. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. INTJ and ESFJ. INTJs and ESFJs have different approaches to life, which can make their compatibility a bit challenging. INTJs are highly analytical and logical individuals who prioritize rational thinking and independence. They are driven by their long-term goals and prefer to work alone or with a select few individuals who share their vision. In contrast, ESFJs are warm and empathetic individuals who prioritize interpersonal relationships and prefer to work collaboratively with others. They are practical and detail-oriented, and they are highly skilled at managing people and tasks. Despite these differences, INTJs and ESFJs can complement each other well in certain areas. For example, INTJs can provide a more objective perspective to ESFJs, who tend to make decisions based on their emotions and values. INTJs can also benefit from the warmth and emotional support that ESFJs can provide. However, the differences in their approaches can also create some tension in the relationship, especially when it comes to decision-making and problem-solving. In order for an INTJ and ESFJ to have a successful relationship, they need to find a way to balance their different strengths and weaknesses. The INTJ needs to learn how to communicate their thoughts and ideas in a way that is understandable and respectful to the ESFJ. They also need to be more flexible and open to compromise, especially when it comes to dealing with people. The ESFJ, on the other hand, needs to learn how to give the INTJ the space and independence they need to pursue their goals. They also need to respect the INTJ's need for rational thinking and decision-making. Overall, an INTJ and ESFJ can have a complementary relationship if they are both willing to work on their differences and find ways to appreciate each other's strengths. However, this type of relationship may require more effort and compromise compared to other more naturally compatible MBTI types. These videos will be really helpful for you.